Hey, what's up friends? My name is Lalo. If you guys are new here, then consider yourself a friend of ours. This is a community meant for any creative, videographer, photographer, artist, whatever you do in the creative world or space. This is a place for you to find community, to be friends with everybody else. And that's exactly what this channel is meant for, because sometimes it is hard to navigate the creative journey alone. But anyways, if you guys hear me running out of breath throughout the video, it's because I literally just got back from a bike ride. Believe it or not, I started cycling 2 days ago. I purchased my first bike and it's been a lot of fun. But nonetheless, today's video is to share with you guys my 2023 what's in my camera bag or bags. I have two of them. Well, one is my wife's, one is mine. But what's in our camera bags? Let's go. First and foremost, a lot has changed since my first 2022 what's in my camera bag video. As you can see right here, you can watch it after this video if you like. It will be in the description below. But you're gonna notice a huge difference, a huge upgrade in camera gear. And I just love doing these because you get to see the progress of your equipment and just kind of just showing and seeing how your equipment changes throughout the year or months. Yeah. All right, first and foremost, let's start with my wife's camera bag. So this is the one that I was using last year, which I handed down to my wife, but she actually got her own camera bag. Let me share it with you guys real quick. So actually we went thrifting not so long ago and my wife found this from the thrift store. It's actually a camera bag. The brand is called Kelly Moore, and look at the price right here. Here's the thrift store price tag, 15 bucks. And I believe these go for like $80 or somewhere $100, but it's supposed to be a really good brand, but it's super cool. I mean, it literally has, it looks like a purse, you know, from my wife. She loves this. Let me front of the video. Alright, so first and foremost, we're gonna go over my wife's kind of hand-me-down backpack camera bag. She got a new bag she found at the thrift store. Stay tuned for that video. I'm gonna have her kind of go over it. But for now, this is the camera bag that she's been using. It's the one that I used last year. It's the perfect camera bag for like an up-and-coming videographer, someone that doesn't have too many accessories, too many lenses. So in this camera bag, we have a couple of things. Well, one thing that's missing, that's a pretty big deal, is that it doesn't have the Canon M50 inside because I'm using it right now. So I'm currently using the Canon M50 as of right now, and it's my go-to camera when I'm filming just up and about throughout the day. I do have another camera that I'll be sharing in a little bit, but yes, this is where the M50 would go. This is the cap for the M50. And just to protect your sensor, because it's super important. That's like the heart of your camera almost, and you don't want to get any dirt or unwanted things getting in there. Absolutely not. Another cap for the 60mm lens that I'm using right now as well. But yeah, other than that, I have the 50mm lens, which is my go-to lens. And this is the one that I just use for most of my videography gigs and stuff like that. If I don't need any wide shots, that's my go-to. The very first Rode mic I've ever purchased for the Canon M50, it's right here. It's about, I think, 60 bucks. It's not too expensive. And honestly, it does a really great job. I love this Rode mic. As far as lenses go, I have one more lens to share with you guys, and that is the 75-300 telephoto lens. This is mostly for photography, which I'll bring out for like dental offices, kind of gigs where I really need to get a close-up of people's faces or equipment, things like that, where I can't really get too close to the patients because obviously they have their mouths open and it's just a little weird. So you don't want to get too close to them. But anyways, of course, you gotta have one of these little blow things for your sensors, for your lenses. You don't want any unwanted dust or dirt on your lenses, especially before a gig. Bags up here, I'll have extra batteries for the Canon M50. I have like 5 or 6 extra batteries because you can never have too many batteries, especially when you're doing long gigs. This is a very real YouTube video right here because this camera bag is a mess right now. If you were to ask me on the spot, on the street, hey, what's in your camera bag? Can I see your camera bag? This is how it would look like. Because honestly, for the month of April, it's been kind of a slow season for us. We've only had, I think, 1 or 2 gigs with like businesses and stuff like that. But as far as the wedding stuff goes, we have gigs lined up every month after April. It's a good little like break in the middle of the year. So I'm kind of just being honest with you guys and sharing what's in my camera bag because again, we are creative friends and just being honest with you guys. I'm not gonna make it look all nice and cute for the video. I'm just being straight up. This is how my camera bag looks like. Well, my second videographer camera for the most part. That's pretty much it for that. Canon M50 is filming right now, the 60mm lens on my tripod as well. Just a little side note, I think that's like my main point and idea with this YouTube channel is I really want to be transparent and real with you guys what it is to be just like an on-the-go freelance videographer. I have a full-time job as well if you guys didn't know that, and I do videography with my wife on the side, and it's kind of like 50-50 full-time and full-time freelance almost. So it's been a little bit of adjustment and just kind of constant working, but the month of April has been very slow for us, like I said. So it's been kind of cool for us to kind of just gather ourselves again. Like I mentioned earlier, this channel is intended for just a safe space for creatives all over the world. If you have any kind of questions, there's no such thing as dumb or stupid question. Like I've been there where I had no idea what to do with my camera. I had no idea how these settings worked. And if you don't have any creative friends, then consider me your first friend. So send me a DM on Instagram, send me a DM wherever you want, wherever you can find me, and I'll be more than happy to help you guys out with your creative journey as well. I'm here to share my experience and my journey, and I hope that is of help in some way or some sort. That was a long ramble.